So here's Carly Carrot. Carly Carrot is going to take you on a visit through how farmers produce carrots in Scotland. Well, not just in Scotland, but around the world, basically. But we do grow a lot of carrots in Scotland. So one of the first things the farmers has to do is he has to put fertiliser onto the ground. And what fertiliser does is it gives the carrot plants everything they need to grow. He also needs to make sure that what we call the bed, the soil that they're going to go into, is lovely and soft and light and will allow the carrots to grow straight and easily down into the soil. And these two jobs there were being done at the same time. But this is also an important thing. They have to remove all the stones. So can you see the stones coming along on that little conveyor belt? And you'll see it more from the top. You'll see them dropping into the little trench beside them. What they do is they lift all the soil, they sort out all the stones, running the soil through like a big sieve, and the stones drop out to the side where they won't be affecting the carrots. This is making what we call the beds. So this is sieving the soil or disturbing the soil and then piling it up into neat rows so that they then will be able to plant the carrot seed into those rows. It lifts it up and it gives it a bit more depth for the carrots to grow. And this machine is what we call a precision drill. And this is actually drilling the little carrot seeds into the beds. You can see that. But also it can be used to put in what they call a cover crop. We tend to grow carrots on very, very light sandy soils. And so the soil can be quite prone to blowing when it gets windy and things like that. And the cover crop just holds it grows quicker than the carrots. And it just holds the beds together until the carrots are established. And then the farmer can go in with a special spray that only kills the actual cover crop. It doesn't kill the carrots. And it just sprays off the cover crop plant and leaves the carrots to grow away. Once your carrots have grown, so your carrots are the green strip there, they can be kept under the ground for a long, long time. And what's happening here is they're actually covering the carrots with straw. Now, what that does is it keeps them warm and insulated from the frost over the winter. And it means that the carrots can be left in the ground the whole winter. And we can then just go in and harvest them on the days that we want them. This is the front loader putting the straw into the straw chopping machine that will then go along and put this chopped straw on top of the carrots. You really see the difference of the bright green of the carrots against the yellow straw there, don't you? If you don't know what straw is, it's actually the stems of wheat or barley or oats, what we call the cereal crops, and that is what they use to put onto there. So the cereal crop's been harvested, the seeds have been taken away for us to use, and the straw, the stem, has been baled up and then can be chopped up and put onto the carrots. You can see as well, farmers get to work in some beautiful scenery. Now here, a plastic sheet has also been laid down on top of the carrots underneath the straw. So that was what they were pulling off there. And then in go the harvesters. So there will be carrots being harvested somewhere in Scotland almost every day of the year. They maybe have Christmas Day off. So that means that the carrots that end up on your plate, in the supermarket for you to buy and cook for your tea, will have actually been in the ground just a couple of days before you've bought them. And your carrots are always really, really fresh. And that means they're really, really full of vitamins and really full of goodness. That little machine, the little brush at the front there, is just brushing any remains of the straw off the tops. So here we go. We're getting a good look here at the carrots being lifted. And you can see that the tractorman or the harvester can actually see what's going on through videos in his cab, so that he can see what's happening as he runs down the rows and harvests the carrots. And in his mirrors, he can see what's happening as well. So all the carrots are coming up. They've been dug under the ground. They've gone up through sieves to let all the soil drop through. And then you can see the big conveyor in the back going through into the green trailer. So these machines are very, very expensive machines. And so not every farmer that grows carrots tends to have them. It tends to be that a farmer grows carrots and he will rent land from other farmers, and he will then go around his area where he's rented all these fields, and he'll harvest all his carrots.